Let me tell y'all about this testimony from a few years ago. It literally just came to my mind today, so I thought I would share it. So a few years ago, I was in grad school getting my master's of public health. And while I was in school, now anybody who know me know I am a great student, baby. I'm showing up early. I might stay a little late. I'm going to office hours because, baby, I need the professor to know me. Yeah. I'm sitting in the front of the class, every class, because I need the professor to know me. Thank you. So, same with this class, except for the class was virtual. So, I would just go to office hours. I would ask questions, things of that sort. So, I had this one class with this professor. And I was like newly saved, like just started following the God, reading my Bible, learning about fasting, prayer, stuff like that. So we had a group assignment, and the way the group assignment was set up, it was, I think 4 or 5 of us. We were all to work together, but we were to turn in one paper with all of our names on it. And those questions that were answered would serve as all of our answers. So basically, we all got an A, we all got an A, we all got an F, we all got an F. That's how it was set up, right? So we do the assignment. It gets turned in. All of my group members, I think we had a group chat at the time. They were in a group chat like, oh, like we did good. I think we got like an A or something like that. Like we did good. Y'all, why I go check my grade and I had a D? Now I'm trying to figure out if one paper was turned in with all of our names on it, how everybody else got an A but I got a D. Now I feel like you playing with me. So now I'm finna call on the Lord. Now I might, at the time, baby Christian, baby, one thing I know about God, when you call on him, he gonna show up. Y'all, I went on a fast. I went on the fast. Now, I don't know if this was the first fast I've ever done or if this was like one of the first few, but I was very new to it. Like, I didn't really truly know how to fast, but I know that I had been studying the word, and I saw that every time somebody had trouble in the Bible, they would go on a fast, they would seek the face of the Lord, and they would just tell God their problem, and he would answer. So I'm like, I'm gonna do what they did, and I'm going on the fast. Boom, went on the fast. Now, during this fast, I'm just telling the Lord what's going on. I'm telling him, I'm like, Lord, I am very upset. This not right. Now, if we all would have got a D, we all would have got a D. But the fact that everybody else got a good grade except for me, I ain't like that. So that happened or whatever. And I'm just seeking the face of the Lord. I'm asking him questions. I'm telling him my problem. I'm telling him the situation, you know, with the professor and backstory. So throughout the semester, we were kind of having issues with her grading because I would go to office hours and I would say, you know, I'm trying to figure out why I got this wrong, like just so that she could explain to me so I would know for the next assignment. But it's like there were too many assignments where everybody was complaining about her grading, and she would mark something wrong, but she wouldn't tell you why it's wrong or how it's wrong, like explain, okay, well, this wasn't the right answer, this would be right because of this. Like, she wasn't doing that. She was just like, it's wrong, and wouldn't tell us why. So I will say that when I would go to office hours, she would get an attitude with me because I would be asking her to explain the grading, like explain why you marked this wrong so that I can know for next time. So I went on the fast. I'm seeking the face of the Lord. While I'm on the fast, I end up emailing the dean who was over like our college at the time. I basically told her the situation. I'm like, hey, dean such and such, this is the situation that's going on. I'm not understanding why I received this grade because it was a group assignment. One paper was turned in. Everybody's name was on it. Everybody else got an A and I got a D. Like, I need some assistance. So the dean ends up responding back and asking me for my phone number. Baby, the dean calls me on my cell phone. She called me on my cell phone. So she's like, oh my gosh, like, explain the situation. So I'm basically telling her, boom, 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 this the problem. And she's like, how would you like this situation to be handled? I was like, honestly, I would like my grade to be rectified. And if you're able to, I would like you to look into the other times that me and other students have complained about grading and nothing was done about it. Like, even if she didn't change the grade, she could at least explain to us how we got this wrong. Like, she's not even telling us how it's wrong. Y'all, let me tell you how God moved in this situation. I never saw that lady again. That professor that we had, the dean took over. The dean that I talked to, it was like a week or 2 weeks left of class, period, for the semester. We never saw her again. The same dean that called me on my phone took over our class. We found out because we received an email. After I talked to her, she sent an email to the class and said, hey, you know, I'm dean such and such. I'm going to take over the class. So the dean had actually, before she got promoted to dean throughout the year, she taught that class in the past. So she basically took back over the role over that class and finished out the semester. Y'all, when I say we never saw that lady again, when I say when you seek the face of the Lord and you doing what you're supposed to do, God will do exceedingly abundantly greater than you could think, hope, or imagine. All I wanted was my grade to be rectified and for her to be able to explain, hey, this is how this was wrong, so I would know moving forward. Because again, I'm a good student. I don't want to barely pass. I want to excel. Y'all, never saw that lady again. My cousin, who actually is a professor at the university that I graduated from, they were in a they had like staff meetings because my cousin worked within the same college. She herself said when they had their staff meeting, the lady wasn't there. I don't know if she was fired. I don't know if she quit. I don't know what the Lord did. But I will say that when you seek the Lord, he will answer. He will respond, baby. I don't know who needed to hear this story because this was a couple years ago and it literally just came to my mind. So I thought I would share it, baby. My grade was rectified. The dean put the A in. I passed the class. Never saw that lady again, and I just sought the face of the Lord. So the Lord gets all the glory. Jesus loves me. He loves you. I love you, but he loves you more.